So that utility, the mix of that damage, it helps covers it, but we have to look at the numbers, and the numbers are heavily leaning towards Alter Ego, their lineup rating, the counter index. This might be a tough climb for Team Liquid if they do not get the early game they need through that Leomord. Leo, who are you leaning towards here?
I saw a possible switch up between the Guinevere, but he's on a Leomord. You gotta respect that.
Wolf, Alter Ego or Liquid?
Liquid.
All right, I want to hear nice Utrecht and Brigida. Who do you think won this draft?
Game 3 upon us. I'll tell you what, I like both drafts, but I will say that the draft from AE, that lineup rating, I know we always kind of give it with a grain of salt, but man, it is heavily in favor of Alter Ego.
Just a single spatial migration even, or just by using the immunes available.
Well, we'll find out. We're jumping back into the game again. This is game 3 of this best of 5 series between Alter Ego and Team Liquid. The team that wins this series will then have to face off against SRG in the lower bracket final later today, by the way. So again, this is all an endurance test, and whoa, JP. Whoa. That's an early flicker down. That's usually what we see, right? These beginning of the games, you usually try to get some of those resources out. The gold laners have been dueling it out all day so far, and that's kind of what we expect. It's nice to see, by the way, Arfi is actually going to be on a marksman this time instead of the Freya. Not to mention, you know, he is one of the players that have done so good on the Freya, but now he's got a match up against Oheb on the green here. Taking a look at the emblems, anything sticking out to you, Trex?
Nothing too major, honestly. I mean, on the side of Team Liquid, I'm always looking for those wilderness blessings, quick movement, and this is something to pull it together on Hijume as well. But instead of, I think previously yesterday we saw pull together plus the cooldown emblem. Yeah. This time we want a little bit more speed to be able to keep up with the Hilda. Yeah. So overall, though, nothing too crazy. We do have the killing spree for Carl Teasy. Yep. Get aggressive, stay aggressive, look for these big fights.
Even for Sanford, man, like he's taking the Brave Smite. It looked like he burned the flicker because he takes the Brave Smite because he's dueling against the Yu Zhong, you know? Like, typically we have seen the Sora pick up the Concussive Blast to go ahead and help maintain some of that lane or that push, but now he's got Brave Smite, and that's just the way that Sanford's going to have to deal with that.
Okay, it's a Petrify and a Violet for Quim. No way out of that for Sanford there as Nino takes first blood, but there's going to be a counterattack from Liquid. JP takes the kill on Yazuke. Could have went to Carl, but still.
Yazuke should have known they were coming. He checked the bush, but he checked it. I mean, he was right there by the time he checked the bush. You know, it was too late at that point.
Oh.
And everything is happening everywhere at this point.
Yeah.
Turtle's up, by the way, but both teams, as they've done throughout the series, are just saying, you know what, we're going to brawl this one out. We're going to get the kills where we can. And now with Turtle up, they'll get in position. Carl Teasy just around the corner here. Sanford at level 4 as well. And they go ahead and fight for control around the space here.
Yeah, the duels are crazy, but now it's a team fight that we're about to see. They have their targets onto Hijume, but Sanji too gets targeted out really, really well. Nino finally takes him down, but Carl Teasy picks up the kill on Nino. Now he's trying to look for another target. Yazuke goes down next. No jungler, no retry available for Alter Ego. And JP will just keep zoning out the other members as they spot out Alec. But will they have enough damage? RV2 with the Blazing Duet. Now Alex gets stunned, but gets to finish the job on JP. Carl Teasy, one more hit. Quick sand guard utilized by Alec, and he gets out safely.
In a moment of, I mean, teetering back and forth, Alter Ego do at least make sure it ends off as a stalemate. But Yazuke with 2 deaths, that's the big loss here. He's level 4 to level 6 on Carl Teasy. Nino now in trouble.
Hands over a target to Carl, but Sanford gets outplayed by Nino.
Take a little taste of your own medicine, says Nino to Sanford, man. He's making this Yu Zhong work so well in the early game, and he's going to be a big threat because he's already 3-1 right now. The Petrifies have been on point, and they continue on. Taking a look at the items here. First items are still being built up. I did think that because of the way that the, Oheb decided, well, hold on, they're going to drag Sanji back.
Oh, that felt like a real world that was forced. Now there's a Phantom State coming in from Carly. He's going to go for the attacks. Hijume forced to flicker out as well. Oheb, can he still join this? JP trying to go for the chase. That's 3 members of Alter Ego who are somewhat low, but still the knockups get to him. And now the Blazing Duet from RP. JP's now down. Sanford tries to catch up, gets the kill on Yazuke, but that's about it.
Another kill onto Yazuke. Team Liquid from game 2 to game 3 continue to bully in. And yes, Alter Ego, Nino doing a wonderful job. But Team Liquid know the game plan. Yes, we can lose in some fights, but objectives are what are going to win these games. And as long as Carl Teasy is far ahead, it's going to give a big advantage to the side of Team Liquid here. Alter Ego Esports might worry all the time for a Guinevere jungle is if you fall behind, every time you get that Violent Requiem, you're just going to get shredded down.
Oh, the duel, the Phantom Steed, no more BMI, and OM with the last hit.
I'll tell you what, you can always count on the Baby Cakes duo to be there for each other. But the Turtle's up. Yasuke is going to take this advantage to try to secure it. And he's going to try to slow down Carl Teasy. The zoning from Nino as well. Does TL just give this one up? Looks like they're going to do exactly that. So Alter Ego still doing a great job at if something is traded across the map, we will take something as well.
That actually being able to do that, being able to slow Carl Teasy from getting that, does staunch the bleeding a lot for Alter Ego Esports. But Yasuke just deleted, and the wound is reopened.
I was going to say, Yasuke he's in a bad position, man. I don't know if you're going to be able to stop the bleeding on him right now.
Oh, not going to land the setup. And I think it's a bit too similar to what we were talking about previously about bringing out the worst in both of these teams. Hold on, RP using the Blazing Duet. Still has the BMI to get out of that, though. But going back, it's such a drastic change from Yasuke and his performance in the past two games.
Well, he had a bit of a difficulty in game two, but yeah, he had a very different game one, and I feel like TL has just made that adjustment, not just from the draft, but also the way that they rotate around the map and punish when they can. And that's one of the things you can do. Look at Carl Teasy. He's quite a bit ahead, 1,600 gold ahead, specifically against Yasuke. So he's almost got his transition to this point where, at this point, I'm going to try to get the Retribution off, but it's more so I'm going to get the Spatial Migration and the Violent Requiem off and let the team follow through and make something happen here. That's probably the best thing that he can hope for currently.
You know, Oheb went for a very early, I think it was his first item, actually. Normally go Hunter Strike, but I saw the two gloves. It looked like he was building into the Sky Piercer. I didn't see which one went first. But he's already got the kill.
Yep.
He has faith that his team's going to help him be hyper-aggressive here. They've gotten Arfi down. Oheb is going to become a problem if this stampede continues.
Yeah, and I guess this is the adjustment from Liquid too, right? They changed who they want to focus on. It's going to be a bit more onto Yasuke rather than what we initially thought, because based on the draft, it seemed like they were always able to force out Hijume on the rather unique mid laners, but now they let go of the Juicin, and it seems like they just rather fight Yasuke head on. And speaking of fights, they're gonna fight RP here, forcing out the flicker. The flicker from OF2, but Raging Sandstorm will prevent him from picking up the kill.
Great save there from Alec. Now Hijume makes his way up.
Oh, now they spot JP. JP still has the flicker though, but he will get knocked up first. Doesn't need to use it though. He's still gonna be okay.
Oh, that's happening though. Turtle goes over to Carl Teasy. The gold has now breached 1,000. Nothing major, but with the way this match has been going, it does seem like a lot.
Yeah, nothing too big, but Alter Ego Esports has to be in a position where they go ahead and try to build up Arfi as much as possible. He's got to get to that Trinity. You know, usually you see that under that 10-minute mark. He is doing pretty good at farming up, but now the top play.
Alec and Hijume going in at the same time, but the Phantom Steed is there. Carl Teasy will be able to respond, but without OF, do they still want to fight this? That's going to be the flicker from Baby as well. Real world manipulation doesn't stop them from diving into the turret, but Carl Teasy is still going for it. He wants to take down RP next, gets to finally finish off the kill. Could he pick up a triple? There you go. Might just be a maniac even if they allow him to. And that's going to be another flicker from Sanford, but Nino gets away.
Oh,
maybe not!
He wanted it! He didn't get the maniac, but hey, that's a wipeout! TL are led by Carl Teasy and Barbiel.
The stampede is on at this point. Team Liquid go from 1,000 gold to almost 4,000 in about 45 seconds. They take that third turtle. They quickly rotate up to the top side. And Nino, he just goes too deep there. Alter Ego got a little too spread apart. They got what they came for, but Carl Teasy showed up and changed everything in Team Liquid's hands so fast.
I can't believe we're seeing the Leomord on Carl just now, and that's a Leomord who has a 3K gold lead.
3K gold lead.
That is a lead, if I could say anything. I mean, 6-0-4 right now, and yes, Carl Teasy just shined now, but it's been everything they're doing Oh, Yasuke?
Yep, that's gonna be a punish onto Sanford right there. Dude, does force out the Eagle going from behind! Alec and Nino trying to look for the team fight. RP2 joining with the lane. Do it. Carl Teasy, does he get to make it in time? RP still trying to finish off the kill. No! Dexter does the job! Dexter gets to finish off the kill. Carl Teasy now all alone. Can he still manage this? It's not gonna be possible for him anymore! Let's shut down for Hijume!
Okay, they'll wipe out TL this time.
Wipeout for wipeout. What are we beholding right now? Alter Ego fearlessly jump into it. 4,000 gold behind. Let's take a look at the replay real quick. It all starts with Yasuke. We just missed that, but Nino comes in from the side with a 3-man petrify, and Arfi takes the risk under the tower. If he doesn't get Oheb here, the amount of timing, golly, just timings on some of these.
It's exactly what Alter Ego Esports needed to happen. And yes, Carl Teasy, because he's so far ahead, says, I'll take a couple with me. But now the Lord is up, and that was a big turn for Alter Ego. They were facing a 4K deficit from TL earlier on, and now they're in a much better fighting position. And, you know, Yasuke having a hell of a time in the early game. He's still what I was saying before. He just needs to kind of jump in, get that spatial migration off there. Trinity just locked in a little bit late, not too bad. But again, Arfi has done a great job at adjusting to the pressure that was put in his lane.
Alter Ego still have to be so careful, though, about this Lord. Yasuke is still 3 levels below Carl Teasy. That's a big retry gap. He's not going to be able to win the 50-50 here. They got to do something about Carl Teasy.
Okay, Phantom Steed already used. Raging Sandstorm to catch so many people. Arfi already using the Blazing Duet. Deals so much damage to Carl and Sanford. Carl Teasy fights skill on Alec. But on the back line, it goes down. Carl Teasy's still alive, though. And he actually finds a triple. It's Nino all over again, left being chased. And Carl Teasy once more. He's still going to try to go after him. Another Phantom Steed. And a shot down for Carl.
Somebody stop this guy, because Carl Teasy is taking everything. And the killing spree is doing so much of these team fights for him.
We're going to need a replay after every single one of these fights at this point. So what happens is Alec goes for a full Raging Sandstorm into the back line, but the problem was never the back line. The problem this whole time has been Carl Teasy.
Oh my God.
Oh, speaking of Carl Teasy, finding another one, it's going to be Alec. Oh, has decent damage though. Oh!
Okay, hey, he wanted to go, but that's a good amount of gold to Arfi.
Bringing us twitching over here.
Yeah, that's a turret shot too, but you know.
The turret shot like faded out, and the damage connected after.
That's where you say
shot.
Needed turret, needed help. And that's good though. Again, you have to stop this guy, right? Carl Teasy just having too much freedom to roam. Yeah. Like, what do you do? Again, he did pick up some defensive items now. So he's got the brute force, he's got the wings. This is insane, man. Like, he's got Malefic Roar, a Fury Hammer, and then the War Axe. And he's doing that much damage. So the saving grace here for Alter Ego Esports is, again, Nino has had a hell of a game. He's still maintaining it. The Petrifies have been so good, and they can work on it. Also, if the stacks can build up on Hijume on this Jushin, that will really benefit them in these team fights. They should be able to clear this out fine. They just don't want to get caught into a team fight that they don't want to take here.
Oh, Yasuke.
Yasuke might get punished here, already using the Winter Crown. Sanford to deal with the other 2 back lines, and he forces them out just in time before the other members of Liquid arrive.
They thread the needles, dodge the shots. If Oheb connects one more of those on anyone, they're going down at this point. But Carl Teasy chasing down Alec.
Oh my goodness, which is faster? Who is faster? There's the quick sandguard, gets cancelled. Oh, the Cyclone Ice somehow helps him though. Carl Teasy, can he accomplish the chase? Oheb with the Death Sonata. And now it finally hits.
He bides some time though. Alter Ego Esports, you know, I said it before that last Lord fight. Yasuke still level 13. They shouldn't be taking these big objective fights. They need to look for small pickoffs, get themselves to the right gold point.
Oh, 2-man setup from Sanford. And now they find the kill on Arfi. Yasuke 2 doesn't survive.
Man, oh man, just when you think some things are going right for Alter Ego Esports. Team Liquid says no. Now they're knocking on the base turret here in the mid lane.
Oh, there's the real world forcing out the Crimson Beacon from Hijume. Black Dragon 4 coming in from Nino. They'll try to save this game, but Phantom Steed comes in just at the right moment. They have one minion inside the base, but they're gonna work on this bottom lane base turret first. Discipline for Team Liquid.
Good discipline at that. Alter Ego Esports will be able to defend. Team Liquid, though, they're going to turn this 5,000 gold lead after taking all this jungle away from Alter Esports a little bit higher. We're talking 5.5, creeping into the 6, Lord up in 10 seconds. And once again, to say it for maybe the 20th time, Yasuke is multiple levels behind Carl Teasy. A 5,000 gold lead at that into the hands of Carl Teasy. 14-2-5 at that into the hands of Carl Teasy.
And we're seeing another Wind of Nature over Winter Crown Claude.
Yeah.
For Alter Ego here, RP.
They're gonna have to rely on the team fighting here. I mean, they're showing face around this Lord. Do they want to take this fight?
I don't know.
Reversing it down, but the Black Dragon form already committed by Nino here. Raging Sandstorm doesn't actually hit onto anyone. RP going in with the Blazing 2 with Carl Teasy, trying to deal with him though. And when he returns to the BMI, Sanford and JP are there to take care of them. Carl Teasy though, actually going down. Hijume trying to work on Oheb, and that will actually finish the job! That's Baby Cakes already taken down by Alter Ego!
But still, it's a 3v2. Nino on the run right now.
Oh my goodness, this is a Sky Piercer! Sushin! But Sanford doesn't allow him
What can Nino do
to
here?
get any more!
He doesn't have a Black Dragon. He doesn't have a Petrify. There's no way to stop the onslaught.
There's the Dragon, but it's not gonna be enough. Sanford and JP are just focused on the base. Team Liquid are at match point!
Team Liquid literally stampeded game 3, and that was with Carl Teasy's Leo Mord. And man, Alter Ego, they fought valiantly, but just not enough to deal with everything being thrown out. You saw so many wipeouts, man, but hey, TL gets on top of this one and now is at match point.